Yes, good morning friends. Today is the 16th day of November 2025. Time is 8:33. I am at Bangalore, Namma Bangalore, Ecumenical Christian Center, and we are extremely privileged to be with our most respected sir. Sir, please introduce yourself. You are a very
I
good.
am Dr. B.N. Naidu, retired chairman, Department of History, Bangalore University, and Honorary Professor, Pontifical Catholic University of America, Florida.
Okay, I got specially attracted to him because he was in the UPSC question paper setting and evaluation board, and your subject is history, sir, isn't it? So, how long you were there with the UPSC?
More than 20 years.
20 years. You selected the bureaucrats, the iron frame of India. Oh, what a privileged moment.
I was also in the Karnataka Public Service Commission, Andhra Pradesh Public Service Commission.
With some hindsight, how do you see those 2 decades of nation building, I should say like that?
Yes. Some of the scripts we valued, we were very happy because the kind of answers as examiner what we expected was just there, written by the candidates. That shows how meticulous they must have prepared and how hardworking they ought to have been, and how comprehensive their knowledge ought to have been. More than what was given to us by the Commission as the guidance points for the answers, some candidates excelled in their answers. They wrote a better answer than what was supplied to us by the Commission. And some of them also had this extraordinary ability of doing wide reference of reading so many books and the latest books, etc. But majority of the students, what we have noticed is, are not aware of the latest works, latest publications in the subject. They still go by the old books and whatever old notes their professors dictated in the class. I think largely because of this tendency of failure to keep oneself up to date, abreast of the existing available knowledge, they fail.
It's a very relevant point, sir, you made. But when can we know that a work on history is authentic? Suppose this early Indians book was released by Tony Joseph. Is it an authentic book?
Aspiring IAS candidates should always get into the habit of reading good newspapers like Hindu, Times of India Express. The Sunday weekly magazine section of all these leading newspapers in our country, particularly English newspapers, carry what is called book review,
yes.
In which they review the latest books. So if the candidate keeps track of that, some of these latest books in good libraries, they'll be available. As soon as a book comes out of the press, there are some libraries which will place standing orders to the publisher, leading publisher. Whatever you publish, you send on copy, we will pay you. So, after reading the review, if the reviewer says that the book is wonderful one and carries many new interpretations on modern Indian history, etc., they should either try to purchase or go through the books, or go to nearest library where such books are available, and preserve the newspaper cutting of the reviews also.
Yes. It will carry
Because
the points, I think.
sometimes in the interview there may be a question. This book was reviewed in the Hindu newspaper. What do you think about the review?
Yes.
So they should be prepared to answer. Suppose if the student says, candidate says, I don't know sir, I didn't see the review, it's a very bad impression he will be creating. So up-to-date knowledge is very important.
Sir, for a
New theories, new interpretations in history is what is required.
For a student in high school, say class 8 or class 9 or class 10, that student has to study a lot associated with her schooling. Apart from that, if she spends some 1 hour every day, how can that child prepare for the UPSC?
Now the modern day children have a unique advantage which we did not enjoy in our boyhood days. what is known as YouTube lectures.
Yes.
Now YouTube lectures they are available, which are done by experts in every subject. Many YouTube lectures. So school students, college students, university students should develop the habit and devote some time, sit before the TV or mobile and switch on the YouTube lectures for a particular topic. Many lectures on many topics, many subjects are readily available in the YouTube. They should make good use of it. Experts are delivering many lectures on YouTube.
In our times, we have more information. How do we create such a synthetic mind? How do we synthesize what we get from all the sources?
That is where training in a coaching center counts and becomes useful asset to the aspiring candidate. They should find out which is the famous, popular training center near their residence. Or even if it is little away, they can stay in some lodge if they can afford to and join that coaching center. Some of the coaching centers, particularly in Delhi, which is full, almost every fourth street has a coaching center.
Yes.
They should select coaching centers like Rao Study Circle, etc., which are famous for producing successful candidates. Join them and get trained by the professors who deliver lectures. Then they will get a very good idea as to how to tackle the questions. Some techniques are there. They will be taught, those techniques will be taught in the coaching centers, training centers, not in colleges. Colleges, teachers are bound by syllabus, they have to finish portions, conduct exams.
What is the role of handwriting or answer presentation when you evaluate?
There is a mistaken impression in our country. If the handwriting is good, you will get good mark. If the handwriting is bad, you will not get. That is not correct.
It's taught in schools.
It's a false impression. As per the rules given by the UPSC Commission, we are expected as examiner to somehow struggle and read the handwriting.
Oh, examiners have to struggle.
We have to struggle, read. We cannot penalize a boy, a candidate, because his handwriting is not good. It may so happen that even though the handwriting is not that much good, it may carry good points.
Yes.
So we have to be on the safe side. It is better to give 2 more marks for that such handwriting than to penalize. Marking is not based on handwriting. It is based on the points contained in the answer.
You know, in some questions there say write in 50 words, 100 words. Could you please explain how these words are counted actually?
The candidate is expected to restrict the answer within the given words. Within the bracket, if the question paper says write within 300 words, it should be within 300, not more than. If he writes 400 or 500 words, he can be penalized.
Yes.
Examiner has every right to reduce 1 or 2 marks. So, to be on the safe side, all the candidates who aspire for IAS exam should develop in their homes how to write an answer within the prescribed word limit. It is a training. They should sit in the table, they start writing and prepare, learn the technique of writing in a brief way as expected by the question paper setter.
So you have been associated with history for several decades. Could you please give a one-line definition of history? According to you, what is history as you see?
History is not just a record of the past. History is also, like any other subject, physics or chemistry, we say H2O plus hydrogen plus oxygen is equal to water. History is also a process of understanding human past. It is a process like any other subject. Say in chemistry, we try to understand how water is composed of these 2 elements, hydrogen, oxygen. They give rise to water, combination of 2. Like that, history is also a process of understanding human knowledge gained from past. It is a process of understanding. I don't say that history can ever claim exactitude like mathematics. Laws cannot be developed in history. But at the same time, the writing of history, we can develop and modernize. We can include statistics, we can include many other scientific methods. So the methodology of history, the writing of history can be scientific, although the subject of history can never be a science. We don't claim it also. For example, all the studies relating to Mahatma Gandhi, we can put in one place Mathematics.
Mathematics.
So that will sound like a science, like
Yes.
mathematics, Mathematics. So the methodology of history can be scientific, though not the subject matter.
We have a few students, Vishwa Bharati Study Circle. I am running such an online organization. So thank you very much, sir. We believe in Abdul Kalam sir's song of youth, and he says small aim is a crime. Do you believe in that? Do you have something to tell our Vishwa Bharati
yes.
students?
See, in life, what is very important, particularly when you are in the school or a college, you should learn to develop a vision of the future, aim.
Yes.
See, when I was a boy in the school, and the student in the college, I wanted to be a teacher and nothing else. I developed a passion for teaching and research and writing, nothing else. I continued that. Today, because of that definite idea that I had, I set a goal,
Passion in a sense.
passionately, doggedly I was working towards it. Today, somewhat I become a success.
Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you. Nice
We
meeting
always
you.
look forward
God
to your,
bless you.
for your
God bless
blessings.
you.
Thank you. You are
very
an
much.
excellent
It's a
person.
pleasure.
You have miles to go. Okay.
Miles to go before I see.
Yes.
In fact, I have used that.
It's okay. Done.